welcome to today's maths class, and today we'll do rational numbers. Our learning objectives are introduction, rational number, equivalent rational numbers and number line, comparison of rational numbers, absolute value of rational numbers. So first is introduction. We have studied integer, fractions, decimal in a previous chapter. Now we will read such a number that in form of fractions p by q, where p and q are integer and q is not equal to 0. Next is rational numbers. Rational numbers are those numbers which are in the form of p by q, जिसको p by q की form में लिख सकते हैं, where p and q are integers and q is not equals to 0. Clearly, every integer is a rational number. Since we can write 1 as 1 by 1, 1 को 1 by 1 means we can express it in the form of p by q, and here the denominator is not equals to 0. 4 can be expressed as 4 by 1, etc. Every integer is a rational number, but every rational number is not integer. Clear? Simplest form or lowest form of rational number. Simplest form, a rational number in the form of p by q is said to be in simplest form if p and q are integers having no common factor other than 1 and q is not equals to 0. For example, simplest form of 6 by 9 is 2 by 3. Minus 6 by 9 है, so minus 2 by 3 हो जाएगी. Here, the numerator and denominator have no common factor other than 1. So they are in simplest form. Next is factorial. 0 is a rational number since we can write 0 as 0 upon 1, where 0 and 1 are integers and denominator is not equals to 0. So it is a rational number. Next is standard form of rational number. A rational number in the simplest form or lowest form is said to be the standard form if the denominator is positive. The number 4 upon minus 5 is though in the lowest form, but it is not the standard form because denominator क्या है, negative है. So we convert it into standard form as 4 by 5 multiplied by minus 1, both the numerator and denominator को minus 1 से multiply करेंगे. So that is equals to minus 4 upon 5. Now the denominator is a positive number, so it is the standard form. Next is properties of rational number. The value of a rational number does not change if we multiply its numerator and denominator by the same non-zero integer, like minus 7 upon 9. If you multiply both numerator and denominator by 2, you get 14, minus 14 upon 18. So that is equivalent fractions to minus 7 upon 9. So their value will not change if you multiply both numerator and denominator by the same non-zero integer. The value of a rational number does not change if we divide both the numerator and denominator by the same non-zero integer. Minus 4 upon minus 6. Here we have divided both the numerator and denominator by 2. You get minus 2 upon minus 3. Clear? We can write negative rational numbers such as a denominator is a positive integer. 8 upon minus 12. So denominator हमें positive करना है, so हम negative number से multiply करेंगे both numerator and denominator. Minus 2 that is equals to minus 16 upon 24. Clear? If p and q are positive integer, then the rational number p upon q and minus p upon minus q both are positive. The rational number minus p upon q and p upon minus q are both negative. Thus 3 upon 7 and minus 3 upon minus 7 both negative है, cancel हो जाएगा तो दोनों ये हो जाएंगे positive number. Clear? Minus 3 upon 5 and 3 upon minus 5, they both are negative number. The sum of two rational numbers is always a rational number. The difference of two rational numbers is always a rational number. Now we'll take an example. Find whether the following number are in lowest form. Find the lowest form of those numbers which are not in the lowest form. First is 14 upon 16. Now they are not in lowest form. So first we'll find the HCF of 14 and 16, that is 2. So 2 से divide करेंगे, we'll get 7 by 10. That is the simplest or lowest form of this number or this rational number. Next is fact 5. If the HCF of M of P and Q is 1, then P upon Q is in the lowest form. If M is not equals to 1, then find P dash equals to P divided by M and Q dash equals to Q divided by M. Then the rational number P dash upon Q dash is the lowest form of P upon Q. Clear? Example लेते हैं. Fill in the boxes. Dash upon 4, that is equals to 90 upon 120. Now, their value will not change, that is equivalent fractions. So, 120 divided by 4, that is equals to 30. So, here what we have done? We have multiplied the denominator by 30, so we'll get 120. So, here 90 aa raha hai, that means what number multiplied by 30, so we'll get 90. So, that is 3. So, 3 by 4, that is our answer. Clear? Some more examples are given here. You have to practice them. Next is some important observations. Every integer is a rational number and every fraction is a rational number. A rational number P upon Q is said to be in the standard form or lowest form if Q is a positive number and HCF of P and Q is 1. A number of a form P by Q where P and Q are integer and Q not equals to 0 are called rational number. A number of a form P by Q where P and Q are positive integer is called a fractional number. Next is exercise 4.1. Write T for true and F for false for the following statement. Minus 3 by 5 is a fractions. It's not a fractions because negative number nahi hoga. So it is false. We'll write F. Practice all the questions of this exercise. Next is equivalent rational numbers. Two rational numbers are equivalent if they have the same standard form. We express the rational numbers such that both of them have the same denominator. If their numerator are also equal, the numbers are equal. For example, are the numerator minus 10 upon 25 and 20 upon minus 50 equal or equivalent? So solution हो जाएगा. Write the number minus 10 upon 25 and minus 20 upon 50. 20 upon minus 50 ko we can also write minus 20 upon 50. Clear? So that the denominator are positive. Both are having positive denominator. Now we'll take the LCM of 25 and 50. So that is equals to 50. So minus 10 upon 25. Denominator same करेंगे, that is equals to minus 20 upon 50 and it is also minus 20 upon 50. So these are equivalent. Clear? Next is fact 5. The value of a fractions remain unchanged if both the numerator and its denominator are multiplied or divided by the same non-zero number or expressions. A upon B, that is equals to A into C upon B into C, that is equals to A divided by C upon B divided by C. Means if we multiply or divide both the numerator and denominator by the same non-zero integer. Clear? Next is representation of a rational number on number line. If we divide the segment between 0 and 1, 0 and minus 1, 1 and 2 into two equal parts, we get the point to represent the rational number with the denominator 2. Like this is minus 5 by 2, this is minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 3 by 2, 5 by 2, like this. We'll take an example. Represent the following rational number on the number line. First is 1 by 2. Now, 1 by 2 is less than 1 but more than 0. So what we'll do? Divide OA, the distance between 0 and 1. So 1 by 2 कहाँ पे आएगा? Between 0 and 1. So denominator 2 है, what will do? उसके बीच में हम 2 equal part कर देंगे, 1 and 2. So this part that will represent 1 by 2. Clear? Next is comparison of rational numbers. Two unequal rational numbers can be compared on the number line. A rational number on right is always greater than that on the left, but it is not always convenient to point out the number on the number line. Therefore, we follow the following step for comparing the rational numbers. Write the given rational numbers so that their denominator are positive. Next, write the rational numbers so that they have the common positive denominator. Now the number having the greater numerator is a greater rational number. We'll take an example. Compare the following pairs of rational number 3 by 7 and 5.11. Both are having the positive denominator. So first, what we'll do? We'll make the denominator same. So we'll take the LCM of 7 and 11, that is 77. Clear? So 3 by 7, that is equals to 33 upon 77, and 5 by 11, that is equals to 35 upon 77. Clear? Now both are having the same denominator 77, so we'll compare the numerator. 35 is greater than 33, so 3 by 7 is less than 5 by 11. Clear? Next, absolute value of a rational number. The absolute value of an integer is an integer. If the integer is a positive or 0, the absolute value is the integer itself, whereas the absolute value of negative integer is the integer without negative sign. Thus the absolute value of integer 5, this represents absolute value. So absolute value of 5 is 5, and absolute value of minus 9, that is equals to 9. In absolute value, we do not consider the sign. The absolute value is equal to the numerical value of that number. Clear? Like here, the absolute value of minus 101, that is 101. Clear? Now we'll take an example. Verify that absolute value of x multiplied by y, that is equals to absolute value of x multiplied by absolute value of y by taking x as minus 3 by 5 and y as minus 4 by 7. So absolute value of x multiplied by y, so minus 3 by 5 multiplied by minus 4 by 7, so that is equals to 3 by 5 into 4 by 7, so यह आ जाएगा 12 upon 35. Now absolute value of x multiplied by absolute value of y, so 3 by 5 हो जाएगी absolute value minus 3 by 5 की, and minus 4 by 7 की 4 by 7, that is equals to 12 upon 35. So hence we have proved. Next, some important observations. Every rational number can be represented on the number line. On the number line, the rational number on the right is always greater than the number on the left. If x and y are positive integer, then the rational number x upon y and minus x upon minus y both are positive, and the rational number minus x upon y and x upon minus y both are negative. A upon b equals to c upon d only when a into d equals to b into c. If p upon q is a rational number and m is non-zero integer, then p upon q equals to p multiplied by m upon q multiplied by m, where p and q and p into m upon q upon m are known as equivalent rational number. If p upon q is a rational number and m is the common divisor of p and q, then p upon q, that is equals to p divided by m upon q divided by m. If x and y are two rational numbers, then either x is greater than y, or x equals to y, or x is less than y. Next is exercise 4.2. Write T for true and F for false for the following statement. The rational number 57 upon 23 lies on the left of the 0 on the number line? 57 upon 23. So, lies on the left of 0 means 0 से कम उसकी value है? No. That is false. So, we'll write F for it. Clear? Practice all the questions of this exercise. Let's recall. Multiple choice questions. Take the correct options. When minus 3 upon 6 is written as the rational number with the numerator 12, then the denominator is numerator 12. So, minus 3 by 6. So, 3 को हम किससे करेंगे? 4 से multiply करेंगे, then we'll get 12. But positive 12 है, that means multiply by minus 4. That means here also will multiply by minus 4. So, that is equals to 12 and upon 24. So, D is the correct option here. So, here we end the chapter. I hope you understand it well. Now you have to practice it.